guys, my name's Richard. I'm the school leader. If I'm squinting at you, there's a couple of reasons. Normally I wear glasses and we're outside at the beach, obviously, and so it's a bit sunny, so I'm not winking at you. It's really kind of bright. So we thought we'd have a meeting and discuss the upcoming school, the Media and Photography Discipleship Training School. And so as staff, we thought we should get together and meet and plan and make sure everything's ready for you guys arriving. So my name's Richard. This is Kylie. How long have you been in Perth?
I've been in Perth for 11 months today.
This is Sarah.
Hi.
Where are you from?
East coast of Australia, Newcastle.
And the guy with the camera?
Lovely.
What's your name?
Lucas.
And where are you from?
Canada.
And there's another member of our crew, but he's over there snorkeling. That's Lockie. Lockie! Wait! Awesome. Lockie will come back and join us in a minute and we'll introduce him. But anyway, so different parts of the school. Obviously, the first part of the school's lecture phase, and that's here in Perth. And so maybe I'll just ask a few questions of these guys. What was your biggest fear coming to DTS?
That I wasn't good enough to do this. Basically, like staffing, because I was staff. I felt like, I wasn't capable of doing this. But really what God showed me through staffing this school is really just that, and through everything, was just that He is with me and that I can do all things through Him.
Becoming vulnerable, and that happens a lot, but I got a lot of healing from that.
Speaking in front of people, I just did not like it at all. I hated it, and that got tested numerous times, but it's broken mostly now.
What do you remember from your lecture phase? What were your first thoughts when you came to camp?
I felt like I was at home straight away when I arrived on base. Everybody makes you feel super welcome, and it's just really, really beautiful.
Kylie, what do you remember about last year? You staffed last year. What do you remember about the school?
For me, it was all the different lectures and all the speakers. It was really powerful, just the different things that came through and just the way that God grew each individual.
So guys, this is Lockie. So Lockie, where are you from?
I'm from Perth.
And so how long have you been in Perth then?
21 years.
Your first thoughts when you moved into where you were going to be staying?
I live in a house of about 22 people, and I thought at first that was crazy that so many people lived in one house together, but it is incredible. And just the fellowship that happens, and the way that you really get to just grow with one another and encourage one another, that was really awesome.
During the lecture phase, we have 12 weeks, and during those weeks, what we do is we look at real key topics for us as disciples of Christ. So yeah, what were your thoughts on looking at the nature and character of God?
That was the biggest week for me. God showed me that in my heart of hearts I didn't think He was good, and so why would I follow Him if I didn't think He was good? And then He totally reworked my understanding of who He is, and now I really love Him and see that He has the best intentions for me.
So another week that we look at is a key relationship with God, is Father Heart. And so what would be a thought that comes out of Father Heart Week for you?
Yeah, I think over that week I was really just freaked out at the idea of how God as a father saw me. I really viewed myself as the unwanted son, or the son that was a disappointment. But during that week God really broke down that image and just showed me that as a father He wants me to know that I'm loved, that I'm accepted, and that He really wants me in His kingdom.
Another week that we look at is how do we share the love of Jesus with other people, and especially because the school does have a focus of media, art and photography, how do we use those tools to communicate ideas and truths about God? So in terms of evangelism and sharing who God is,
Evangelism week was huge because I always had this fear of speaking in front of people, and that got tested numerous times on DTS. But that week I was actually chosen as one of the leaders of the evangelism time and had to go up and lead class for 10 minutes each morning, just sharing in front of the class. And then by the end of the week I actually shared during our morning prayer time, which was amazing. And so that was where my breakthrough was, with just getting more comfortable with speaking in front of people and going up and approaching people about evangelism.
what was the biggest thing that you got out of DTS?
My understanding of what God is like changed so much, and that affected my whole life because I'm not so reserved when I go to Him now and believe that He wants to use bad things to bring good or anything like that.
direction. Just in really knowing who God is and my position in His kingdom, I now realize that I don't want to waste any of my time doing anything other than working towards bringing His kingdom to earth.
So my biggest thing after DTS was just realizing how important it is to build a relationship with God, and how like I wanted to go out and spread that to people. And then I was actually excited to go and share that with people, and just how much can come from it. So yeah, that was my biggest thing.
So we're getting a little wrinkly, so we're going to get out and just dry off, and then after that we'll probably get back in again. But yeah, oh look, there's a big wave.